That's why I say we got to do away with it wholesale and do something else. Do you think we should change it to, at the very least, hey, get rid of soda, treats from SNAP?
I would say soda.
Okay.
And more health conscious things, but not to get away with it altogether.
Well,
to kind of compromise with SNAP.
Well, so here's the thing. You can't compromise with SNAP because you can't cut soda, right? There was a huge outcry of people going, that's a violation. Hey, you can't determine what these people, everyone deserves treats. First off, not everyone deserves treats. Second, for me, it's pretty simple. You pay, you choose. I pay, the taxpayer, I choose. Milk, eggs, meat, produce, and fabric softener. Otherwise, get to work. Is that fair?
No.
No, that's not fair?
There should be some choice in that.
I don't think there should be any choice. Our soldiers get MREs and they have to pay for them. Why should someone who's able-bodied, choosing not to work, get anything better than our soldiers? Are you aware of so SNAP, because you mentioned this is true. If you go to Amazon, right?
All right.
SNAP EBT, okay, right here. So I pay taxes, right? And there are a lot of Americans who work and pay taxes, who are poor, low-income Americans, right?
Yes.
Not on SNAP. You get 50% off your Prime membership. You get unlimited groceries for $4.99 a month. Let me show you what's in the groceries. Lavazza coffee, $25. Rockstar, Ghost Energy. Hey, let's go down to snacks and treats. When you say choice, these are the choices right now that pre-filled pumpkin buckets of assorted Halloween candy. Does that seem like helping someone with a tough break? And how do we make the case to low-income Americans that they should fund that? Because they are.
Well, a lot of them have children.
Okay, so do the people paying taxes who are working for a living.
Okay, that's a fair
Right?
point.
I mean, because people say it's taken from the rich, given to the poor. And you look obviously very svelte, and I'm sure you know that obesity is a problem in the country. It doesn't affect you. Probably affects me more than you. I have some that I could lose. But the obesity rate for low-income women in this country, okay, who are not on SNAP, 40%. You know what it is for those on SNAP? 57%. So working class Americans with kids not on SNAP, struggling, are paying to make other people fatter. How can we have a country with that? That's what I say, cut it, give out a few food stamps for a period of time, a few months, until you get back on your feet. Otherwise, get your ass to work. Can you understand why? And by the way, I wasn't raised wealthy. And I know those people. I work with these people. I've spent my whole life with these people who, out of pride, would not take SNAP or EBT. And when they find out what they're paying for, that's a really tough pill to swallow.
Yes.
So I just say do away with it. Food stamps for essentials for a very limited amount of time. Work requirements, right? Meaning I think it should be more than 80 hours a week. I think to get anything you should be working, 80 hours a month, sorry. It's 20 hours a week. Yeah, I think it should be a full work week and you get a very temporary relief. But I don't think it can be through the SNAP program. This is not, I didn't know this until yesterday. I didn't see how I can get caviar. Would we take caviar off fucking SNAP, pardon my language? Isn't that ridiculous? So should some Cherokee be able to get caviar on SNAP while the other person's eating canned ham? Does that seem right?
No, a Cherokee person would probably eat Spam. That's a favorite. That's
fair. If they do they like Spam or they fancy Spam?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't like either. This is sturgeon caviar.
Okay.
Pardon my language. What the fuck? Like, how are we at this point as a country when we're talking about being fiscally responsible and people who aren't working, who are able-bodied, are getting caviar or potentially through SNAP? Could we agree that maybe that's a broken system that we have to do away with it, start from the ground up with essentials? And I say less choice.
Okay, when you come from that standpoint, I have to agree with you.
Okay.
Kind of slightly because you're cornering me in that aspect.
Well, I ranted because you said it would help you. So now the floor is yours.
You're being passionate.
Yes.
You're being passionate. I'll give you that. Starting from the ground up is very hard. I just hope there isn't a trickle-down system to it. Never mind.
I think we agree on more. I think to be fair, I think you didn't know how bad it was. Is that fair?
Yes.
I think you thought, oh, man, someone who's struggling, who's getting bare essentials. I don't think you realize that people who can work, who choose not to, are getting fatter on this shit, all done in the name of equity.
Okay, to kind of branch off of that, do you think some of those people are mentally, declined? Do you think they have mental illness? Do you think
So, and I understand, there's a difference with that. People, like, for example, veterans, but there are other ways to deal with those. There are other ways to deal with, and we can categorize those, but we're not. So that's again why I say if you defund this to the tune of hundreds of billions of dollars a year, you'd actually be able to allocate the funding more effectively to the people you're talking about who need it. I do agree that we should help handicapped veterans. They've served their country. I do believe that if people are actually mentally handicapped, whatever, adjudicated mentally defective, whatever term you want to use, that they could use some help. I think we could also help by removing some of the red tape for charities. I did volunteer work with these special needs. They would all live in homes together. These were private charities. They do a friendship club thing every, I think it was Tuesday of the week, where we bring in food. And a lot of that is hard because of the red tape. But I think that we need to separate that. That's not who's typically using SNAP.
Okay.
And those people end up being shortchanged because that person is treated the exact same as an able-bodied baby mama who eats Halloween candy. Yeah, I think that's fair. I'm impassioned because I had someone here try to fucking do a bomb threat, so I'm a little bit ornery. And I got a furry who's looking to argue with me.
Yeah, I thought the furry was going to cut the line, and I got a little scared for a second.
Yeah.
I've been here since noon.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. What do you want me to say to the furry? It's okay. It's just between you and me. It's weird, right? Should I just go guns blazing and say, stop being degenerate?
I think everyone has a right of free will.
Sure. Fine. I just don't have to act like it's normal. You put on a mascot costume.